right? I came to experiment for myself. I moved here 6 months ago. Let me hear it. Woo-hoo! That bravery, right? Takes some gall. From Oregon, if any of you are curious. And I envisioned this life where I'd wake up every single morning, where a Frank Sinatra soundtrack of New York, New York was playing in the background, and every time I hailed a cab, it stopped. Right? Is that kind of like, I don't know if everyone's from here, or if some people moved here. Show of hands for who is from here. Show of hands from who moved here. All right, so we all have this idea of like, what is it like to move to New York City? Let's make our dreams come true. In reality, it don't work like that. Right? In reality, I'm surprised I'm wearing some clothes today. I can afford some shit. Maybe just barely. I can barely afford a taxi. So most of the time, I'm on a subway and shit and getting lost in the city. I try and avoid Times Square, like the plague. I'm not really going to like Lady Liberty or anything like that. But a lot of the time, I end up, for the past 6 months, bumping into well-to-do men that are like, you know, like on my way to interviews that never pan out. They're like, hey lady, out of my way, I'm on my way to work here. I got some bills to fucking pay. And I'm like, Jesus, sorry mister, I'm sorry, I'll get out of your way, you know. I'm like, oh thank you, I got my quesadilla, whoop whoop. And she's, you know, like, okay, you know what, fuck this shit. These guys, they got the Omega and, you know, really nice Rolex watches, and they're yelling at me in their transatlantic accents that are somehow from the 60s, and I don't, like, what is that? Like, 2023, what's going on? And I'm like, let's go visit a friend who's coming to visit me from Chicago. I get off at 14th Street on the subway because I can't afford a taxi. I meet up with her, and she goes, oh my gosh, you cut your hair. And I'm like, yeah. You know, long hair was just a little too much work. And I go, well, your hair looks great, sis, you know, it's down to your titties, congrats. And she goes, yeah, thanks. I'm a big fan of the 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner. And I'm like, great, cool. And because I'm like socially awkward and I get social anxiety, I just fill up the silence. It's been a couple of years since I've seen her. She's visiting from Chicago. I said, well, you know, the lunches out here get pretty spendy, so I like to pack my lunch the night before with 2-in-1 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, you know, the jars that come with peanut butter and jelly in one jar. Raise a hand if y'all know what I'm talking about. All right, what's up? That saves some time, right? And she goes, yeah, it saves time. And she doesn't really like exactly know what to say to that, but she turns around in her chair and she goes, well, anyway, how has the dating scene in NYC been treating you? And I say, oh, good. Oh, it's been good. You know, save for last night without the boxed wine and lubricant. The 2-in-1 was a little stiff, but... Okay. We tried some career toilet humor, yo. But for real, guys. Okay, we got 1 minute left. For real talk, I have a confession to make. Last night, I Googled how to be a good girlfriend because, you know, I'm in the city, I'm single, I gotta know this stuff via Google. The first 4 things that come up, it's like be empathetic, listen without judgment, and practice curiosity. And number 3, try and understand before being understood. And what was the 4th one? Let's see. Practice empathy, your basics for any general relationship. And I'm like scratching my head, I'm like, okay, so you want me to be a mind-reading shrink if I'm gonna be your girlfriend. Okay, that's quite a tall order, but whatever. He comes home exasperated. He starts to tell me about his day and all the, you know, stressors in his life. And I'm like, okay, hold on, babe, wait. And then I have like the football, and I'm like right here, 442, 246, put! All right, babe, throw it on me. I can handle it. I'm a good girlfriend. He's like, okay, well, all right, like, relax, you know. This is kind of what happened. My supervisor started telling me about the slash report, Excel sheet, blah, 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 meeting. And then I'm like, wait, hold on. You're starting to tell me that something got under your skin. Let me put some war paint on underneath my eyes. You can handle it. Like, I am a good girlfriend. And he's like, okay, Kim, can I just tell you, please? And I'm like, sure, no, for sure, babe, but can I bill you for the whole hour? That's it, yo. Thank you so much.
One more time.